Welcome to a new series in the channel where I tell you guys what Weeb related things I've been up to. And to start things off, let's talk about some cool winter animes I've been watching. Okay, let's start things off with Darwin's Game. So far, the best way I can personally describe this show is like a bit of Mirai Nikki and a bit of Gantz. One thing that surprised me though was the animation. I didn't really know what to expect since this is the first Nexus Studio anime I've watched, and I still left Grand Belm on the shelf. I know, I'll probably watch it some other time. Also, I'm pretty interested in how the protagonist develops since I'm pretty sure he's one of those potential overpowered MCs. Definitely gonna keep watching. Next off is Inspector, a supernatural mystery show about a girl who can see ghosts and solve ghost problems. I love this show, mainly because of the direction. It has a lot of dialogue between scenes, since it has a lot of mystery solving, but the way it's executed is very nice. I don't know if it's the script or the direction of each shot, but you never get bored during their long talks. They have very long dialogues. And if you're a fan of Hyoka or the Monogatari series, you'll probably like this show. And I'm also definitely gonna keep watching. Dorohedoro. This one I was fascinated after seeing the first poster about it, and also learning that Mappa was in charge of this one. So, to summarize my reaction to the first episode, it kinda went like this. Whoa, it's 3D? What the fuck? Yo, the 3D's good. What the whoa, what the fuck? What the? Yep. If there was one word I can describe this show so far, it's just what the fuck. But in a good way though. I want to get back on the 3D. I don't know the reason for this decision, but it's not bad. It looks hand-drawn, but in motion. You know what I'm saying? It definitely looks 3D. There are some hand-drawn bits here and there, but just regarding the stylistic choice, if it is stylistic, is very cool. After watching episode 2, I went to look up some forums, and I've made the decision to read the manga first. And that doesn't mean that I'm skipping the anime. I'm definitely gonna catch up to it. I just want to continue in this show knowing what I'm in for, and I also heard that the art in the manga is good. Overall, I would say this is a very unique show, and I will catch up to it after I read a couple chapters in the manga. And so far, those were the shows I've watched this season. I know I just tackled 3 shows, but I'll try to catch up with the other shows soon, since I only watch anime when I feel like it. However, I have been reading manga though. After witnessing what I thought was a masterpiece that was Vinland Saga, of course I had to go ahead and read the manga. At first, I was just planning to read until I get caught up with where the anime left off, but I couldn't stop. What the fuck, this manga is amazing. Reading the war arc or the prologue arc felt just as good as when I started watching the anime. The art style is just so good to look at, and then there's the action scenes. You have to take a breather every time there's those 2-page panels. And that build up to it every time when you know you're about to get that panel. You know what I'm talking about. And when you see that sword slash, you know, and when you see that sword slash, you can just imagine this being animated. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Ashilad and King Swain. The character designs are so cool, especially the face. You can tell that this man is dangerous and I don't want to mess with them. And with all these little details the artist puts in the panel, whether it be the character's face or the background, I just love how much passion is put into every single page. First and foremost, I need to point out that I never knew about this before watching the anime. That's why this show really had me. The anime did a really good job at animating the action scenes. If I had read the manga before it became animated, I would have never thought it would. Or I would have never thought they would do it this well. The battle in the first chapters in the manga were adapted really well in a way that I thought would only be my imagination. I'm not even sure if they use CGI in the anime because all the action scenes look so beautifully hand-drawn, especially the battle in Norway and the introduction of the anime. What better way to catch audience than an eye-gasm of an opening showing you what they've got in store. And speaking of the Battle of Norway, there was also one thing I wanted to point out. The anime had a few original scenes, and if you think they were for filler, boy are you wrong. They really wanted to flesh out Thorfinn's character and give him more character development in the show. Maybe it was because Askeladd stood out too much, but I personally think it was to give Thorfinn more of a backstory. Like, that scene where Thorfinn first killed, you're just there wondering, oh boy, this is the birth of a beast. It wasn't shown in the manga, but I loved it so much. I just loved it so much. You can just tell how much the animation studio responsible for this respected, appreciated, and loved the source material. I was not let down. By this time I've already finished the Slave arc, or the Vinland Saga arc, and I'm just about to start with the next arc. I might make a video about it in the future. You know what, I will make a video about it in the future, but I think I'll have to get good with my words first before making it, because right now, what I've described about the show does not bring justice to how masterful it is and how I experienced it. So for now, I can just say that I love this show and it's amazing. Thank you Makoto Yukimura. Thank you Wit Studio for this amazing artwork. These types of videos are really fun to make, and I will continue making more of them. So thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.